Hi, I'm back here with you, Sheila True Love, and this is part 2 of Marriage to a Narcissist. Is it worth saving? As we saw in part 1, this marriage is definitely questionable. Anyway, let's get back with Judge Lynn. You know I love her, Judge Lynn Toller.
I want to move forward to the status of the relationship now.
He feels like as long as he has a job and bringing some income, that should be sufficient. And I'm okay with making more. I'm okay with doing more, but I'm not okay with doing more if more goes on another woman or more goes into your time that you spend talking and chatting with other women. I'd rather be by myself.
I agree with her 110%, honey. What would you do if your partner gave you a pass to cheat? What would you do if your partner gave you a pass to cheat? If my partner gave me a pass to cheat, I would realize that my partner really don't give a damn about me, because anytime a man or woman is willing to pass their partner around, I don't think they could care too much about you. Especially when you read the scriptures and it says that there's nothing you could give a man once you have touched his wife or you have touched his woman. There's nothing you can give him. He don't want no apology. He don't want no money. He don't want no excuses. All he wants is to rip you a new one. That's all he wants, is your head on the platter. That's when a man loves a woman. You touch his woman, he ain't trying to hear nothing. So, like she said, she don't care about all this extra money that he's making. What good is all of that? You just making money so you can spend it on some other piece of trash out there. That's what happened with me and my ex-narc. You know, with me, he was cheap and stingy. I didn't ask him for money for my hair, my nails, whatever. I work. I have my own money. But when it comes to contributing towards the household, and I need money, let's say I want to redecorate the living room. I want to redecorate the kitchen, the bathroom, or our bedroom. Let's go half. Can you give me some money for this? It was always a freaking World War III. But yet, he would go out there and spend money like it's water. Like it's water. When it comes to these street whores, prostitutes, when it comes to crack, when it comes to renting cars, he has no problem spending money for that. But the moment you ask him to spend money on things that are decent, like let's go to some concert, or not concert, but like learning annex, or let's do something decent, he's cheap and I ain't spending my money on that. Yeah, but you can spend your money like it's water when it comes to a bunch of freaking satanic bullery. Anyway. Oh, wait, let me hear.
Fix the situations that have been going on for years, trying to build up my trust. And it seemed like every time I try to do that, if I don't do something certain in her certain way, she brings up everything that I did and kicks me out the house and get mad at the simplest stuff that can be actually fixed. I believe that she don't want to fix this.
He's never been kicked out.
Ms. Houston, do you want to fix it?
At this point, honestly, I want to fix it, but I'm at the point now where before, like he woo me, and I'll be like, oh, I want to fall back in love, but before I fall back in love, I gotta go through his phone because I don't trust him as I can see him. And then when I go through his phone, Lord knows, 2010, 11, 12, all of his phone told so is we gonna be together. Same girl.
Same girl.
Same girl.
Who knows?
How long has it been since that girl has been an issue?
New Year's, he made sure he wished her Happy New Year's. Yeah, but
No,
the
I did
status
not.
of our relationship at this point is I'm just trying to get him to understand I'm not the same person he met when I was 15. When I was 15, I was rambunctious, just a totally different person. And I'm trying to teach him that when we first met, we were both in school, we both had our job, but we both stopped working once my child was born because we was like, not working, stopped going to school to work to be able to take care of our child. But since then, I have went back and got my GED. I have got my associate's degree. I have turned around and got my bachelor's degree in nursing. And Shana is doing the exact same thing.
She's living it up. That's right. Check that out. Hello. Like I told you, these ebony women, we're not joking, man. You have more ebony women who are getting higher education, who are getting their bachelors, who's getting their doctors, their PhD doctrines, what have you. I already have my degree, and now I'm trying to get my certification as a life coach. Because when I retire, previous to this, I thought I was going to be a pioneer, like for an organization that I now realize is a cult. So that dream has been killed. I was going to be a pioneer when I retire, but now I'm thinking about being a certified life coach. And that's why I'm doing more and more study. And that's why I have my tubies call me up. And that's why I only charge $7 because this is like practice for me. You know what I mean? So, but you see what this wife is doing? She's already a registered nurse, okay? He's just a cook. He's sitting up in, I'm not going to knock nobody who's a cook because honest work is honest work. Let's keep it real. But I'm trying to say, this woman, she's very ambitious. She sets goals. She achieves them. She's ambitious. She don't need this milk dud, headed looking, dusty, 2-bit loser. Because all he's going to do is pull her down and hold her back. She needs to dead this clown.
What's he doing?
Working. Like he's okay. Like he has no desire to do anything other than work. Like he feels like as long as he has a job and bringing some income, that should be sufficient. And I'm okay with making more. I'm okay with doing more, but I'm not okay with doing more if more goes on another woman or more goes into your time that you spend talking and chatting with other women. I'd rather be by myself.
Mr. Houston, you understand the nature of the problem that you have?
I understand it. I truly understand it. I can seriously say that at the beginning, I wasn't bringing in enough money to please her. But at this particular time, the reason why she went through everything and was able to get her associate's degree and bachelor's degree because I was there. I'm pretty sure that she didn't get all that
I'm pretty sure I went to
degrees that she got by herself. I was the one that was taking care of the house and taking care of the kids and making sure you eat, making sure the clothes fits, everything situated in the house. I understand it.
And I respect that, Mr. Houston. That is a huge piece of the pie that a lot of people miss, especially when a dude doesn't. I do want to show you respect for that. On the other side, however, if you're sleeping with another woman at the same time, it doesn't really matter.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That takes away from it.
Even if the guy is making all the money, makes a wonderful house for you, and you're there, and you've got a maid, if you're sleeping with another woman, it just crushes you.
That's the thing.
Oh,
She
God.
said sleeping with other
yes.
women. I was not sleeping with other women.
They kill me when they say they're not sleeping with other women. They feel that, sleeping means I'm in the bed and we're sleeping together, or they're stupid. But I'm loving what she just said. It doesn't matter whether you are bringing money in the house, whether you're sitting here watching the kids, whether you are doing overtime and you buying a car, you got everything. The man, at least he's paying the bills. That's what my ex-husband used to say too. When we went to see that movie with Denzel Washington, you remember how he had cheated on his wife? I forget, Fences, I think it was Fences. Yeah, so we went to the movies together and we checked out this movie. Now, Denzel Washington was cheating on his beautiful chocolate sister wife with some pale-faced, whatever, woman. And not to be disrespectful, I hope no one took offense to that. Anyway, I'm just speaking because it's very upsetting to me. And after the movie, so we sit and we discuss it. And I was like, wasn't everybody that was in the movie was disgusted by the way Denzel was cheating on his wife? That was totally disgusting. Even the people in the church, when they went to see it in our church and we talked about it, everybody was disgusted with how he cheated. You know the only thing my narc focused on? He said, well, at least he was paying the bills. At least he was taking care of, taking care of with giving her money. Like, just because you pay bills, just because you actually doing what you're supposed to do as a man and the head of the household. So he figures that just because a man is paying some bills, he has the right to defecate on you, piss on you, treat you like you're garbage, lay down, lady, let me walk all over you, you doormat. He has the right to cut your throat, stab you in the back, cheat on you, betray you because he's shelling out some goddamn paper. How about this? Keep your goddamn paper and remain faithful, son. Show me you have some integrity and some loyalty. How about pulling that one off?
You can conversate with them on the phone, but not sleeping with her. She say every person I conversate, every woman that I conversate with, I say hi to.
Conversate.
Talk and say hi and bye.
He was
I'm
doing more
sleeping
than
with.
conversation.
Yeah.
He was doing more conversation. He was more so. He even asked at one point,
Mr. Houston, the reason she can't forgive you is because you've never apologized. And you've never apologized because you have never taken responsibility for what you've done. If you're not forthcoming and forthright about what you've done in here and now, I know you haven't been with her, so she feels like you're always hiding something, so she can't accept a little partial apology for a partial truth, because she knows for every little piece and parcel of an apology that she has once gotten, there's a whole lot other there that happened that you're not acknowledging. So that's why you're in the doghouse and can't get out.
I mean,
I
truly.
That is an axiom. That is truth. I'm gonna tell you what to do, and then I'm running.
Okay, that's my girl. Yeah. It says, how much would you want to know about your partner's affairs? How they met, how long it lasts, were they in love? Tell me everything. Okay, I want to know everything. I really do. I want to know everything. That's just who I am. I want to know everything. What she looked like? Was she my size? What was her color? I want to know every goddamn thing. Yes, I do.
Your wife's crying. She came in here and showed up and had a conversation about all the things that you did for her, about a knife in her back over and over and over again for a decade. She's trying to stay with you. She's trying to stay strong. She's trying to keep the family together. She's getting better and better, more degrees, more money. She's holding down a household, yet and still she's got a guy that's running around on her. And she's hurt. And until you're man enough to take responsibility for what you've done and owned up to all of it, and don't pretend like it's less than it was, and don't pretend that it was as hurtful as it is, you will never, ever be worthy of the wife that you have. I can't fix it for you. Somebody else can't fix it for you. You need to be a better man. And until you're a better man, there is no fixing this relationship, because she is a better woman. And she don't need you.
Hey, everybody's like, yep, she don't need you, sucker, milk that head.
She can step on and now, Mrs. Houston, you got a decision to make. I know it's comfortable. I know you've been with him forever, but he's going to treat you badly as long as you stay there to take it. Because he's done it in the past and he's going to continue to. I know it's hard, but you got to make some decisions in your life, whether you're going to stay or you're going to put your foot down, tell him he has to change, he has to do A, B, C, and D. Part of the apology might be stepping up and stepping on in a better way with the financial situation, instead of, having a job and then having your free time, because we know what you do with your free time. Maybe you should get a second job to show her that you're willing to step up and step into her stratosphere, because you're still on the earth and she's up in the sky somewhere. Let me tell you something. You don't have to take it.
Thank you.
You just don't have to take it.
Thank you.
As he is right now, he's not man enough for you. Make him step up and step on. Maybe make him step out before he can step to you again. But don't keep the status quo, because you deserve more. Be a better man, Mr. Houston. This matter is adjourned.
All right, that's my girl. Oh my God! And I did her chart. Her moon is in Leo. My moon is in Leo. Your moon is the way you feel about things, your emotions. In Leo, king, queen of the jungle. Ain't no way in the world you gonna sit up here and treat me, the queen, have you taken a loss of your senses? Now I've noticed, and I've noticed this, and I've done this. Like, I don't, with horoscopes, I don't use it like a be all to end all. I use it like psychology. It just gives me a place to start with people. It really helps out to some extent. But just like a psychologist, they could just sit here and give you the basics of what's going on with you. Yeah, that's what I use like horoscopes for. And I know I need to quit that, because, I really am focused on quitting that. But I noticed that women who have their moon in Cancer, they put up with so much crap. Cancer women in general. Cancer women, they are beautiful women. They are nurturers. They're good mothers. They're good homemakers. They take a house and turn it into a home. These are usually very amazing women. They got mood swings that they need to work through. But I notice people who have their moon in Cancer, they are the ones who put up with a lot of crap. They really do. They really, really do. If you want me to do your chart, just call me up, pay your $7. That's just $7. I need your month, your day, and the year you were born. And give me that information about your partner too. And I could tell by looking at their Mars if they're a cheater. Because if their Mars is in an air or fire sign, that's cheating, baby. Now if their Mars is in a earth sign or a water sign, you got yourself a faithful, loyal person sexually. And then I can look at their Venus to see if they will always love you. They may not be in love with you, but whether they will always love you. And I can tell that. Just let me know what you want. But anyway, I feel so refreshed to know that I am not the only one. This is a judge. She's a judge, a real judge, because I looked at her on Wikipedia. I did the research on her. And she's brilliant. And the way she makes decisions in terms of these relationships, it's the same way I would definitely have made those decisions. And it feels so refreshing to know, that I'm not the only one in the twilight zone, because this world out here, as you know, this is the twilight zone. Nothing makes sense anymore. Who's faithful anymore? Can you even find people who are faithful? It's rough. Anyway, this is Sheila True Love, truly loving you. Please, please follow what the Bible says and always think wisely. The Bible says, be wise, my child, and make my heart rejoice. Who doesn't want to make God and Jesus Christ's heart rejoice? Who doesn't? I mean, anybody who's mentally healthy. Come on already. All right, darlings. I love you. And until next time, bye for now.